That's channel 1. Channel 2 is upstairs. They just don't have it turned on yet because there's nobody at the podium.
Actually, no. You should be getting the music.
You're getting music from channel 1.
Is that which one's your microphone?
I'm plugged into channel 2 right here. See?
Their audio is coming in.
This is their audio.
Okay, we're not seeing anything from them yet. We
Yep,
should be
they don't
hearing all
have
this
anything
music.
plugged.
of Minnesota, those who we love and care for across this land. To those of you who are here today have recently been admitted to the School of Nursing. We acknowledge that each of you has spent a lot of time and effort to bring you to this moment. We are proud of your many accomplishments and as pre-nursing students and look forward to having you in our program. For those watching from home and starting your second, third, fourth, we welcome you and are proud of your accomplishments too. The purpose of the convocation is to bring and celebrate the students, the faculty, and all the accomplishments you have. We are pleased here to have the academic leaders join us. We have Dr. Christine Rutherford, a Dean of our College of Allied Health and Nursing. Welcome. We celebrate you guys as we join this time together. As we take time to celebrate, we want to take you through a little historical perspective. In 1953, the Minnesota legislature awarded money to the MnSCU system, and then known as Minnesota State Teachers College, and to begin the nursing program. It was started at $17,000 for everything, first year. And it was for a 3-year diploma nurse. And then, by the time that concluded, we found that those nurses were going back to school and getting a bachelor's of science in nursing. And so they completed that, and by 1960, all the 17 students were admitted and got their baccalaureate degree. So back here, this is when the uniforms were very starchy. And in fact, they were so starchy that you could stand them in the corner of the room without a hanger. And then nursing caps became part of the wardrobe, and that you would get a velvet stripe as you progress through your program. And this slide is reflective of some of the velvet slips. And then the first man was admitted to the program. And then they decided this is when we'll give out pins instead of caps. So as we go through, you will notice we receive pins. So today, no more starch uniform. I'm going to tell you, my hat remains in an ice cream bucket on my shelf, and it's got my stripes on it, and we welcome you as an ever-changing, challenging, innovative nursing program. So this is the pin that we were awarded. The first seniors were back in 1956. And today, we all get the same pin. And what's really awesome about this is your pin is reflective of those who have graduated for many, many years past. And you keep that. I still have my pin. I'm sure we all still have our pins. And as our enrollment grows, this continues to grow. Just in the time I've been here, our enrollment has grown by 40%. And we are accredited by the National League for Nursing, and this has been since 1973. And we've maintained that accreditation by this excellent faculty and program that we have here. And with the advancing roles, we have added the Doctoral of the Nursing Practice Program degree, and so we continue those advanced roles here at MSU. The history of MSU is very rewarding. It's something to cherish, and I invite you, as you begin your opportunity, to make part of history here. So this School of Nursing exists for clinical expertise, scholarly work, the dedication of our faculty, and we recognize that. We have campuses here in Mankato, we have 7700 France in Edina, and we have faculty that work solely online. And remember, recognizing that depending on what program you're in, who you will see and how you'll get to know all of us faculty. We have such a great regional diverse faculty that it's a rare day that we're all together. So I know being online, being here, we applaud everybody that can attend. I want to take a moment for you to look at the names, and these are PLP faculty, and they all contribute to make a successful School of Nursing. I want to shout out to Maya here, who's my co-chair today, and just thank all the faculty. And we can't do our work without our staff. And so right here are the names of our staff that we have, and they're awesome as you recognize them. And I'm going to do a shout out to Jennifer back here, who helped organize you guys to get in here, and has just been such an addition, great addition and help. So thank you, staff. Got so many buttons to push here. So in the pre-licensure program, each semester cohort has representatives. And these are the representatives that come onto the PLP committee and speak in behalf of your cohort. They inform faculty members of the good, what's happening, what we might be able to have some opportunities to improve upon, and they're selected by your group. And so this year, our faculty, or our student representatives, are listed there. And first semester have recently had a chance to apply. And today, I get to announce your representatives. They are Stella Orbo and Lauren Martinson Johnson. So congratulations. By the way, the meeting's at 2 o'clock today, so we'll get you all settled and set in. Also, the asterisks that you have here are from the Meredith Scholars. And Dr. Don Meredith was an orthopedic surgeon who practiced here in Mankato. I knew him personally. He was an awesome, awesome physician, just a very highly respected individual, and his family was great to work with. But they established an endowment fund for the School of Nursing. And their generous endowment provides scholarships of approximately $3,000 per semester for 3 semesters. And to be eligible for this, the nursing student must have a cumulative GPA of 3.5 or higher. And they must meet all the different selection criteria. So hats off for them. Student Nurse Association. So the Student Nurses is a student-led organization consisting of nursing and pre-nursing students. Many of you joined in your pre-nursing students. In fact, you all probably got to go to a meeting because of Nursing 101, right? And our local chapter is part of the larger national thing. And we want to influence healthcare through legislative, encourage community activities, and improve upon healthcare that fosters relationship. The absolutely cool thing about our Student Nurses Association is that we represent 4 alternates that go to the state convention every year. We are the biggest one in Minnesota to be allowed to send that many forward. So I really encourage you to get active in the Student Nurse Association. And because that first meeting usually draws 100 or more students, and we really look forward to hosting that. Since 1990, many of the school nursing faculty have joined in practice in leading the Mulanda chapter, Sigma Theta Tau International. The Honor Society of Nursing at MSU Mankato is known as Sigma. This chapter joins more than 130,000 active members in over 85 countries as leaders in advancing in knowledge, promoting scholarship, professional development, and it was founded back in 1922 by 6 nursing students. And the reason it was is so that they could really advance knowledge, learning, services for nursing. And these characteristics are necessary for nursing to make a difference in health and in our community worldwide. I want to share with you who our Mulanda officers are this year. Research. Nursing research advances nursing science and our understanding of how to care for our patients and family. As you know, it's best practice. It's through the research that we continuously strive to achieve better outcomes for our patients, for our families. And with that, we make here at MSU so many scholarly contributions. And it's important that these researches get carried out by our students through lit reviews. We've had many different great outcomes. One in particular is an adolescent cancer survivor completed by Danny Peterson and Hunter Welch. And this work was served as an academic and personal journey. For details of this, please watch the video board in Winston Call. And nursing students, if you are interested in conducting research, please reach out to the members of the faculty that you can get in touch with and ask what they're doing. How can I be part of it? This is something I have in mind. Is that something we can move forward? We welcome that contribution. And now it is my pleasure. We have a video recording of Dr. Tammy Neiman on integrity.
Welcoming ceremony to the nursing program. The topic I was asked to speak on is integrity. Integrity is one of the core values of our nursing profession. It ranks up there with human dignity, autonomy, altruism, and social justice. When we think about integrity, we think about keeping something whole, or more specifically, our actions matching our values. As a nursing profession, we have a whole set of ethical codes that nurses are expected to follow as they care for patients and work within the healthcare team. The Code of Ethics guides nurses in how they should interact with patients, families, communities, and how they can contribute and uphold the standards of the nursing profession. Right now, the nursing profession is quite fragile. The last year and a half of working in a global pandemic that none of us really have experienced to this degree has taken its toll on nurses. My experience in practice and through interviewing nurses and research has shown me that nurses are exhausted. Nurses have had to care for patients in ways that threaten their professional integrity. They've had to forbid loved ones from being at the bedside of a dying patient. They've had to care for patients when there wasn't resources to transfer them to ICU when they needed it. And early on, not having a specific treatment plan for patients that were gravely ill. In some ways, we've come a long way in a year and a half. We now allow visitors, but it's still limited to the number of visitors. Specifically for COVID patients, we allow visitors when it's at an end-of-life situation. However, as case counts keep creeping up this fall, nurses fear the surges that we've seen in the past and that we're seeing in other parts of the country and world, they're going to have to experience again. It's especially frustrating because the overwhelming majority of patients admitted to the hospital and that are dying have had months to get vaccinated. The hope and joy over getting vaccinated that was experienced by many nurses last winter was the light at the end of the stark COVID tunnel. And now we're seeing threats of having to go through a surge again, and many nurses feel that they don't want to or that they can't. It's taking a toll on nurses and the profession. The integrity or wholeness of the nursing profession is threatened by a large portion of the population refusing vaccines, and nurses and healthcare professionals are included in those refusing. If we look to the Code of Ethics to help us through this difficult time, we see that our guidance for practice expects us to practice with compassion and respect, And we do. We don't give anyone different treatment based on the choices they make. However, it does wear one down. The ANA's statement on vaccines cites the Code of Ethics in that nurses have a responsibility to model the same health maintenance and health promotion that we teach and that we research. Vaccines have reduced the amount of preventable deaths and illnesses in the past decades. As nurses, we know that vaccines are one of the greatest achievements of public health. As a profession that is based in science, we need to match our values with the professional obligation to protect ourselves and the public from not only COVID and other infectious diseases, but any disease and the health disparities that are very present in our communities. We need to protect and keep safe those that we care for who are especially vulnerable. In order to protect our profession, we need the support of everyone in the community. We need everyone to take the actions to end this pandemic, which right now is masking, social distancing, and most importantly, mass vaccination for those that are able to be vaccinated. As nursing students, in order to maintain your integrity as you grow into a professional nurse, you need to assess your values and make sure that they align with the profession you have chosen. I have no doubt that you all exhibit the core characteristics of nursing: compassion, empathy, the desire to provide the best care possible, curiosity, and to act selflessly as you care for patients. We need you. We need you to bring a new freshness to the profession. You have great ideas and you have enormous energy. And this is very appreciated by colleagues and patients. So I welcome you to the profession that I truly love, and I wish you a very safe and healthy semester. Thank you.
Next, we're going to present the Patricia Earle Art of Caring Award to a deserving fourth semester student. The Patricia Earle Art of Caring Award is named to honor Dr. Patricia Earle and her many contributions to the School of Nursing in caring for others. As a dedicated nurse educator, Pat routinely practiced collaboration and promoted teamwork, and she was known as someone who listened and sought to understand others. She believed that nursing and caring practices should include families, and was one of the original members of the first family nursing research team here at the School of Nursing. Pat Earle was a faculty member for 24 years, retiring in 2006, and is described by those who knew her as a quintessential nurse leader. Pat was known for her student-friendly approach to teaching, her compassion for students, and having a genuine interest in the lives of her students. She was witty, with a sense of humor that positively influenced anyone that met her. Pat was a feminist in a time when that meant finding your voice and speaking up for social justice. Pat Earle cared. As spoken by one of her 5 children, she believed that if you changed one person's world, you've changed the world. The Patricia Earle Art of Caring Award is given to a 4th semester senior student in the pre-licensure program who best exemplifies a commitment to caring. To be considered for the award, the student must demonstrate behaviors which are characteristic of caring and perform interventions in a caring manner to promote client and family adaptation. Students are nominated for the award by faculty, which is then followed by a faculty vote, and a scholarship award is included. This fall, the student selected by the faculty for the Patricia Earle Art of Caring Award is Yasmin Zamora. Congratulations, Yasmin, and keep changing the world through your caring practices. We, as a nursing faculty, and the general public value nurses who demonstrate professional ethics. As a School of Nursing, we expect that you will represent our profession with the utmost respect and maintain public trust, whether in school, interacting with patients and families, and in all that we do every day. We celebrate these professional and academic values through our Nursing Student Pledge. Nursing students, please join me in reciting the Nursing Student Pledge. Sorry. All right. I pledge to maintain professionalism, integrity, and respect as a student in the School of Nursing at Minnesota State University, Mankato. I understand and will uphold the School of Nursing Student Code of Conduct in my words, actions, and attitudes. I will not lie, cheat, plagiarize, fabricate, deceive, or be involved with those who do. I will do my own work. I will neither give nor receive help on a test or participate in collusion on assignments. This includes not sharing work and information with current and future students. I will cite and give credit to outside sources. I have a moral obligation to act as a mandated reporter and report peers who violate this code of conduct. I will inform the faculty and or the School of Nursing department chairperson of my own and other infractions. I will be accountable and responsible in upholding the School of Nursing's code of conduct. I commit to the highest nursing professionalism and will uphold the trust placed in nurses by the public. And now for the exciting part of our ceremony today. It's time to welcome you, our new first semester students, into the nursing program. The purpose of the bridging ceremony is to recognize the first semester students who are crossing over from pre-nursing into their professional nursing education. Professional nursing requires the highest integrity, ethics, and care as outlined in the American Nurses Association Code of Ethics. We ask that the first semester students start to line up to come across the stage as they are introduced by the School of Nursing Chair, Dr. Tricia Young.
Hi, everybody. I'm Tricia Young, officially on email patricia.young. If you have any problems or anything, I'm the person that you can send your email to, or if you have any questions. I just wanted to echo what Julie said before. My nursing cap is in my shoebox that my first pair of nursing shoes, nursemates, came in, and that's stored in my basement. So I'm just here to say that, yes, you will know exactly where your pin is and maybe your first mask that you wore, you know, in 40 years later also. So welcome, everybody. And so individually now, Elizabeth Anderson. Lily Anderson. Anna Bakken. Kaylee Bartels. Eve Berg. Rebecca Boynton. Elizabeth Cahill. Natalie Coleman. Riley DeGrosse. Deanna Docken. Samantha Edwards. Natasha Fresias. Jacqueline Garovac. Emma Greger. Jessica Haley. Esma Hassan. Grace Hauk. Madison Hawk. Wesley Henderson. Lainey Hughes. Isabel Hillstead. Madison Hogan. Yuri Gino. Haley Johnson. Kylie Jones. Paige Jorgensen. Madeline Junker. Zeb Kauth. Kelsey King. Alexa Locker. Macy Lund. Abby Lynn Malone. Megan Marburger. Morgan Matthews. Lauren Merton Johnson. Jacob Meyer. Samantha Meyer. Jasmine Malenik. Caitlin Oberg. Callie Oberweiser. Emily Olson. Stella Arubo. Dayton Posh. Brianne Pete. Angela Pa. Peyton Polis. Emma Schaefer. Sophia Schultz. Haley Simonson. Cassie Sorensen. Cameron Steinberg. Mallory Steinmetz. Andreas Vatsveen. And Jenna Zenner. That is the class that is being introduced to everybody online today. And I will turn this back over to Maya.
All right. So thank you, Dr. Young. In closing, we're just looking forward to a great semester with all of you. We're so excited to have you on our nursing program. Many thanks to everybody that helped make this ceremony possible today. Dr. Julie Frederick, Dr. Young, Jennifer Homeland, Karen Schmidberger, Robert Peterson, and Tivit Bedrate, and the entire IT Solutions team. Thank you so much for all your work. And last, a special thank you to all of you in attendance here in Ostrander and everybody watching from home. You make events such as this exciting and memorable for us, so we really appreciate you, and we hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Thank you for coming. Oh, yeah, and there are cookies and water for you guys in the back if you want them.